In our breakout segment tonight, marijuana. It is now legal in 13 states to grow marijuana for medicinal purposes, and it is a booming business. Colorado could be one of the very first states in the country to regulate it and tax it. And CNN's all-platform journalist Jim Spellman went to visit one family 3 hours south of Denver, and he's got the story of a mother who used to flush her son's pot, and now she helps him grow it.
So this is your little marijuana farm?
Yes, this is me and my mother's little marijuana farm. Greenhouse 1, Greenhouse 2.
I had an Aveda hair salon in Lakewood for 17 years. I sold my salon and moved down to the country.
We started in July, which was really late because we didn't even get this property until June.
I gave Jason some money after I sold the salon, and I just trusted him to do what he thought was best, to invest the money and help us to get ahead financially. And so one day I was staying with him, and he said he was going to open a dispensary, and I said, go for it.
The growers deal with a lot of the poundage, which is where the dollars are.
He called me one day on the phone and said, Mom, I think we should buy this land, and how do you feel about growing medical marijuana? And I said, okay. It was just a faith thing.
And so your mom, during the growing season, your mom lived in this camper?
Yes, no. And she also started hanging the buds in here. She did half the harvest in here. She lived in here by herself with no real heat or water in this camper.
Oh, yeah. It was an adventure that I'd never thought about experiencing. When we finished, it was like an outward-bound course for me. And living off the grid, roughing it.
We got 2 ounces per plant. Total off of 62 greenhouse plants, we got like, I think 13 pounds. It's a really cheap investment to be able to legally grow 63 cannabis plants in a market that's been determined by the illicit drug market.
And it was fun. Every morning I would go out and talk to my girls and pray over them and ask them to provide good medicine for the people that were going to be using it. And so, you know, growing up, I used to bust him all the time with marijuana, and I used to flush it down the toilet or stash it. I'm in for the long haul. I really do feel like that we're pioneers bringing new life to medical marijuana, and it's exciting.
That was from CNN all-platform journalist Jim Spellman. Between the year 2000, when Colorado first legalized medical marijuana, and 2008, the state issued about 2,000 medical marijuana cards to patients. Today, that number over 60,000.